Thank you. Oh, my
Welcome.
days. You're the best. I never believe that. Guys, you know I'm a gangster. I know they love. At all. But my husband, right, he's just watered me into a very, like this pink flower here. Like, I'm that soft now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this YouTube video. Thyna here, and I have 24 elders, my husband, with me. When he said,
Hello everyone. How you guys doing?
do this is YouTube.
Hello.
So yeah, we're doing this anniversary video. We married for 1 year. We turned 1 year this July, a few days ago, and we thought, wow, let's make a video, because someone asked us, you know, what have you learned in the past 1 year of being married? How has the last 1 year been? It's been hard, and it's like, yeah, let's make a video. Let's talk about it. So, honey, we've been married for 1 year.
Yep.
How has it been for you?
First of all, I'm gonna start with saying you're so beautiful. That's why I take that little pause.
I knew you were gonna say. I know you so well.
Been
Anyways,
staring at her the whole days. You look
please.
so beautiful. Like, I'm just seeing this hair. It's a new style, by the way, guys. I've never seen her in this hair. Look at her. She's looking like a cake. Anyways, how has it been for the past 1 year? Wow, I have a lot of things to say.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just, make it short. Yeah, I'm gonna start by saying it's been really amazing. It's been really beautiful, honestly. Like, where do I start from? Last year we got married, and before then, like a year before then, that was when we met. That was when we met each other.
Okay. It's better than me. Alright.
Okay, that's when we met each other. Normally, that first year of me knowing you, I had been enjoying myself.
The first year of us knowing was hard.
It wasn't-
Because I was a coconut head. Listen.
I was a coconut head guy. Guys,
Honey, I was a coconut head. No. Okay, well, I'm listening. We're listening.
So it was really amazing then, because I met you, and then you were helping me with a lot of things, like just so naturally. You had that natural response to helping, and then you were just helping me. Anytime I had any little issue with finances, with a lot of things, even apart
Your
from
work,
finances,
business.
with business, you would normally just render help. So you being my helper, starting from when I met you, I really enjoyed that. And then when we got married, it just multiplied. And then I was like, wait, I should be waiting for us to get married before she showed me more things, more helps that she had. And then you were helping me even more.
So, are you saying that this 1 year of being married,
Yeah.
you haven't had like any problems, any wahala, any difficulties?
There hasn't been any difficulty internally. There's only been from the outside.
Okay.
So nothing at all from me and you, nothing from you. So it's been really sweet, honestly. Like, I have enjoyed my marriage so far for the past 1 year.
Yeah, and I think it's imperative that we made this video, because a
Yeah.
lot of people think that the first 1 year, right, you're going to fight, you're going to quarrel, you're going to throw toningari at each other. But the truth is, have we had any fights? We haven't.
If we had, we wouldn't be here today.
No, now people have misunderstandings in marriage.
Fights, he said.
But like, hey, I said this, you did this. We don't have those in our
But we
marriage.
don't, yeah, but what we had was like things that we wanted to see change, and then we
Yeah.
had conversations about it.
Yeah, I needed to be better with my patience, because when we were friends, like, I feel like I was sort of trying to train you when I should have loved you. Do you understand? So I heard Pastor Mildred say some women want to train their husbands and love their children.
Yes.
That was like the arresting point for me. That was when we just got married. And I feel like then I was just like, I was always complaining about everything. But growing out of that, I'm so grateful to God for it. And everything that's happened from there onwards, knowing that you are a human being and you can make your decisions yourself. I can only give my suggestions, but I can't tell you do this and don't do that. And
You
I
give
think,
suggestions and you can pray. Isn't it? You can pray. So I was saying that.
listen, you guys, this is 24 for you. He's always making me laugh. How does it
But you
collide?
You can pray for your spouse, isn't it? Like, that's the best way to help them. You can suggest and then pray, because the prayer will back it up.
Right.
that will back it up. So yeah. But so far from me, it's been beautiful. I have no complaint. I have zero complaint. And even got sweeter from when, I don't want to go too far, but from when we had our baby. Oh my Lord.
From when we had that baby, it got sweeter.
Yes. It was so challenging. You know, through the process of delivery. It was challenging, but I really enjoyed it. Everything were to make me become a better person. And by the way, marriage is meant to make you a better person, and that I have been enjoying. I've become a way better person.
Yeah, I respect how you're quick with things now. Because I remember when we had the interview with Piki, I was talking about how you're so slow with everything, but it's gotten better now. During marriage counseling, during marriage counseling, they told us that Thyna, you're going to rub off on your husband's going to rub off on you. Yeah. So I feel like I'm even quite slower now. Before I got married, I was very swift. If you want to take something from my bed, I'll catch your hand. I'm like that swift. But now I'm like, what are you looking for? You know, and my husband is swift now, and it's like, whoa, they told us this thing, and I'm grateful it's now happening. You know, like I'm grateful I was aware that it would happen. So yeah. For me, marriage, first 1 year of marriage, I really did miss my family, do miss my parents. But I like how you support me to, in every way that I can be around family, you do it for me. Like when I want to speak to my mom, you leave the room so I can speak, or like you just encourage me to call your mom, or you know, still be friends with my family, because they were my only friends. And coming to the UK where it's just me and you every other day, except when we go to church, you know, it was difficult. So yeah, I feel like every challenge we've had in our first year of marriage were from the outward. It wasn't between the both of us. We've never had anything to fight about. We've never had anything to, you know, not speak to each other for. Like we speak like every other, be malicious about. We knew all of this. We read books, and we agreed that we will not have a quarrelsome marriage, and that's what we're enjoying. And you know, someone recently told me, Thyna, don't tell anybody you're enjoying your marriage, or don't let people start to look into your marriage.
I was gonna point. Sorry to call you. I was gonna point to that. I don't want to make it seem like it's so simple. It's so easy.
It's so easy. It's not easy.
As my wife said, a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Counseling. Studying. Having things that we do together. That's work. Finding things that you guys do in common together. So we had a lot of activities that we did in common together. Those things helped us to build friendship. Because friendship.
God bless you, honey. Yes, I just remembered how we picked the days we will study about faith, the days we will, do romance, listen to Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, listen to Westlife. I don't know why, I don't know where, I don't know why. The days we had, the songs we sang together. Oh yeah. Don't mind me, but really.
That's how she's so full of vibes, you know.
That's the thing. My husband keeps saying I'm full of vibes, but I'm just being me. So, yeah, absolutely. Because when I met you, you weren't like a planner. You were like the worst with planning. But I like how you actually plan things to happen in our family. You plan when you want to boil. Absolutely, absolutely.
That was
zero. Like it even beats my understanding. My husband now plans.
I just used to take things as they came.
But now, I feel like I've rubbed off on you, and so understanding that I'm a choleric. I have some choleric in me, and you're quite phlegmatic. And they told us during marriage counseling that if you're a choleric woman, you have to be extra patient with your husband. You guys, my name is now Patience, and the beautiful thing is when you're patient with someone, and you encourage them, they go up in being better. But when you're impatient, they become worse. I don't know how life is like that. If I wasn't patient with you, if I was complaining, you wouldn't be better, honey. Don't you think?
No, that's true.
Yeah. It's not my point to say what we're doing.
Someone of my nature.
Yes.
Then I needed to be reminded of things over and over. I needed to be honestly, you needed to use some sort of authority to let me know that change this thing. If you don't change it, so and so.
Yeah.
And then I will just get it. That's when I now take it seriously and now go and make changes in that area. But if you had said it to me the way I would normally tell it, I want that thing to move away, please. I'll just be like, I'll just let it pass.
Yeah.
So it was important that you were like that, because you were saying that you were a bit difficult.
I was difficult when we were friends.
That's what I
but
meant.
once we got married, I knew you were now my king.
But with your boundaries, yes, you were so difficult.
Yeah, with my boundaries,
Of course. And also
protecting myself, yeah.
Yeah, you were so difficult. And also speaking to me about things that you wanted to see changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't call it difficult, but you were just...
I like how you catch the memo. For instance, you were like a focusing tither when we met. You used to just give when you could in church.
Yeah.
After we had that one conversation about tithing, your mindset completely changed, and that is something I respect you for. Like when we have conversations, you literally think of them and change about them. If it's about putting your water bottle somewhere, all those things, you really don't change with them. But things that matter to our marriage and matter to our friendship, you do change. So that's one thing that has helped us in the 1 year of marriage.
And also, in addition to that, I must add.
I know he's about to say something now.
I must add, I really like my wife's nature of, how can I put it? The nature of not letting things slide and not letting things water down. Whenever you want to, okay, for example, if we want to get a house, you wouldn't be so phlegmatic about it. We're going to have consecutive steps to achieving our goal. So with achieving goals with you, even my own goals, my own dreams, you just saw them to pass like that, and making sure she's someone that's so what's the word? Intentional about every single thing. That's opposite.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh
yeah.
Very opposite.
You were opposite, honey. You were opposite, but now you're better.
I was, yeah, that's true.
I have really, really rubbed off for you.
That's what marriage is, guys.
Not just in your speaking of Igbo and how you use my lingos. Ouch.
No, that's sorry.
You pressed my tummy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I meant.
There's no baby in there. Oh, don't peck me like that. Kilo day. Please, I don't want those. No.
Talking why I hurt you, that's fine.
Okay. I don't want to think that I have a baby in my belly. That's just,
Okay. So that's what I meant, right? So she's someone that's very intentional about every single thing. Even the way we're here now, it's intentional.
Yeah.
Her hair is intentional.
My hair is intentional.
Her smile is intentional.
No, it's not. You're the one making me smile.
So that's what I meant. So I really enjoyed that for the past 1 year, and my heart is so open, and I'm very expectant of the things that we have yet to come.
So what was your biggest lesson in 1 year, the 1 year of our marriage? Your biggest lesson so far? I'll go first. Okay. So that my biggest lesson is everything is gonna be alright. Before now, I didn't used to think so. So something happened 2 months after we got married that really shook our marriage. It wasn't with me and my husband. It was just something around our marriage, right? And some people were saying some kind of things. I was crying every other night. My husband was telling me, it's okay, you're gonna be fine. Then we had a conversation with our counselors, and they told me, Thyna, it's like you're not busy. When you get busy, this thing is not going to give you a problem anymore. Yeah. So it's like, wow. And I really want to appreciate you for always holding my head up. Always holding my head up.
You're welcome.
Always holding my head up.
When she says it 3 times, then it's a serious thing. Oh, thank you.
I really must thank you. You have been so good to me. People just say, oh, my husband, It's not like that with you. It's been because I don't have a brother, right? You have been my brother. It's not like my husband where I have to be forming something for today. How I was dancing in front of you, mumu dance. But I don't even care about all those things because I don't see you as someone I need to front for. You have been my brother. You have been my friend in this 1 year of marriage. And I can't thank you enough.
Very welcome. Very, very welcome.
Yeah.
For me, just when you were speaking, I thought about one thing I've learned that's very important. So we've had different conversations and conversations upon conversations, because that's how we get better in this marriage, by talking to each other. So I've learned something, which is my natural self. I would say before marriage, I used to be so open to people, vulnerable, and it kind of affected me a little bit in my marriage by not knowing that some things you keep to your marriage and no external body must know, and any other person that comes, they are external bodies.
Yeah.
It is me and you alone, and God, the three of us, the trio. So one thing I've learned from this marriage for the past 1 year is to be able to know the things that are personal, like entirely personal, and nobody must know.
And I think
not giving out information, because it could come back and affect our marriage.
Yeah, you see it this way because I'm quite private. I'm not secretive. I'm private. So people misunderstand that.
It really makes sense.
So for you who have been open, like when you meet someone, you want to show them your wife's picture. Listen, guys, this guy has shown the whole of his office our baby's picture. Everybody knows our baby's face, and it's like, I can't even.
The guy is so cute. I just couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
So he's that person. Me,
That's
I could stay gidigba. I won't post my baby till they're getting married. Literally, I can do that. And marry somebody who I showed the whole of his office.
She's just expressing herself. She's the reason why you haven't seen baby on Instagram or anywhere. For me, I want to.
Yeah, I mean, my baby is a human being. He's a human being. If you want to see him, you come and visit him. Because the Instagram, people who follow me on Instagram follow Thyna. You don't follow my baby. And I saw a video. I'm going to make a video concerning this thing about, birthing, having a child. Should you post? Should you not post? Why should you post? Why should you not post? For different reasons. And my people, please remind me, because I feel like a lot of young people need to hear this truth. Honey, also remind me. I need to make a video for this. Okay,
I'll do that. So yeah, that's the lesson I've learned.
Yeah.
For the past 1 year, and it's something that's gonna keep me going, and something that keeps evil away. Honestly. It keeps a lot of troubles away from your marriage. So
what keeps a lot of trouble away from your marriage?
When you know what's personal, and when you don't release information that are quite vital and important in marriage.
Give me an instance.
An instance.
This is how I always put you on the spot.
An instance. I mean, you mentioned one about showing pictures.
Oh yeah, but that's just like your baby's picture. You're a proud daddy. That your baby looks like you. I mean,
what else? Maybe if there's something that okay, for example, this is still not so specific, but if there's something that we plan to do together, it could be buying a car, or something that's very important to us, and you haven't told anybody. So me knowing that you haven't told anybody, I shouldn't go and tell.
That reminds me. Okay, now I remember.
I can't release any information that we have spoken about and we haven't got agreed to tell someone about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I can't just meet my friend and say, oh boy, I'm getting the Audi car tomorrow, And you didn't even know. You get?
Yeah.
So it has to be something that we both agreed to release, especially information about family, about marriage,
that
about
makes
child,
sense. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you guys an instance. So when I was going to come to the UK, right, I didn't tell my family when I was traveling. So they're going to plan a surprise baby shower for me because I was pregnant. So my sister asked my husband, because obviously they couldn't ask me. My sister asked my husband, when is your wife traveling to the UK? My husband just told her, and I haven't told my sister. It was much later my sister told me, your husband told me when you're traveling. I'm like, really?
But you enjoyed the bridal shower, so you didn't.
The bridal shower was beautiful. Yeah. It's my sister, so yeah. But we had a conversation. I wasn't angry with her. I just told me, honey, for any information that I'm not ready to give out, please can we talk about it? And since then you haven't done it again, and it was just with my travel. So yeah, with personal things, like you're the only person who knows. Like you don't just tell anyone.
Exactly, even things about you as well.
Yeah.
So guys out there, men. This is a very good lesson to learn, which is, your wife is it's like an egg in your hand. She must not drop. She must not be mesmerized by someone else. Yeah. She must not be exposed or naked. Yeah, you must not expose her naked in front of anybody, because any other person is a third party. So that's what I've learned so far, and I'm holding tight onto it because it's helped so much.
I feel so touched, like I feel like I want a trophy with marrying you,
So you helped me with that, and I want to thank you for that.
Thank you. Oh, my
Welcome.
days, you're the best. I never believed that. Guys, I'm a gangster. I know they love at all. But my husband, right? He's just watered me into a very, like, this pink flower here. Like, I'm that soft now, and yeah, I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful for this 1 year. I've become a better person. I've known how to be empathetic. I've known how to be sympathetic. I've known how to, genuinely say what I want to say and mean it from the depth of my heart. Instead of just, because I've always been that person who just speaks from here upwards. Like, they reach belly, literally. Like, but with you, knowing that you're very pure. I remember before I met you in person, I was already dating you, but we hadn't met. So I showed one of my counterparts your picture, and she just looked at you and she said, "He's such a pure person." I said, "How do you know?" She said, "From his eyes." From then I said, "How do you know when somebody's pure from their eyes?" But you are the person she thought you were, even though I hadn't met you and I couldn't see your eyes. But just being your friend, I knew you were very pure. You didn't have any secrets or anything, and that's another thing that has helped us, because I'm the secretive one and I'm the everything one. But this marriage has made me better, and made me grow. I'm so happy that we actually have a child in our youth, because me, I want to live my best life when I'm older. See, now I'm recuperating, I'm getting back to my former self.
You're doing that so excellently.
Jeez, it could have been harder.
Does she look like someone that just came back to me?
She does. It could have been harder if I was older than this, and but God's time for everyone. We have some married friends who aren't thinking about having babies, and they're probably older than we are. But yes, we're grateful for every single thing, because we got married in July, and then by September we got pregnant. On the 1st of September, that was the day we did the test, that's the pregnancy test, and found out we're 1 month pregnant. I was gonna but my husband was there to support me, to tell me that I'm gonna be a great mom. All the times I was having morning sicknesses, everything, you were there for me. So
wait, sorry. Is it 1st of September or 1st of October?
1st of October.
Yeah.
I said September.
Yeah. October, 1st of October.
1st of October, and that's crazy because that was the day the video we did with Pastor Kingsley dropped.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were just knowing about us, our marriage, and we're already pregnant. Chimo, but I'm so grateful that our life has been the way it has been. I wouldn't have wanted it another way. I wouldn't have.
Honestly, likewise. I didn't know honestly, I didn't know that marriage was this sweet. Honestly, I didn't know there was more to marriage. I didn't know there was a lot more to marriage. Like, number one, for me, getting better, being a better person at everything, being a better manager of time, manager of money.
Listen, when I met 24, he used to do one beat for 4 hours.
That's a good one.
Now he will do the beat 30 minutes. He say, "I want to make a beat 30 minutes." He's back. He sent it to the artist. I'm like, who is this? Speed with everything. And that's how I told him, you will be able to make 100 beats in a week. You say yes. You never used to disagree with all my wild thoughts, like you will do this, you will do that, and
there's a lot of there's so much there, so much things,
so much
that
we have never, and that's one thing we should put out there, we have never missed our morning and night prayer since we met till this day. That has kept us strong in every way, because people are going to think, oh, they read books, oh, if you don't pray, devil go use you to do pepper soup. I'm not even exaggerating. The devil hates marriage. He hates any union that God has blessed. Why? Because it will counter what he's planning.
Yeah.
If you have godly marriage, you have godly children. And if you have godly children, those children will, make an impact for God, and the world will become a better place. The devil doesn't want that. So you have to keep your prayer life up there.
Yeah.
We are a family given to prayer, not because it's Pirikoko, no. We know that it will cover our family. My husband is the more prayerful one. If I will tell you, he wasn't like that when we met. I was a more prayerful one. I was just say, let's pray.
Yeah.
But we started to, marinate. Literally, he just went back up. Marriage counseling did that for us as well.
Yeah.
Every other thing that we have, every other places we've been to.
Yeah, and for me, for a guy, for a man, watching other men in their marriages, talking about spiritual security.
Not other men, no, honey.
I want to say other men, my mentor.
Yes,
you want to mention?
Yes, so
our
counselor, Uncle Sele, yes.
Sele, yeah. So watching these people, these three people actually specifically, and I was saying Miles Monroe. Watching them, talk about spiritual security. It's not only finances. So for men, don't think because you have money, you're making money, you're sending money to your wife, you're providing, you're paying rent. Don't think that's enough. Spiritual security is very important as well, and that's.
Oh yes, that's I just remembered something.
Yeah.
You know how, when I just gave birth, right? I was going through a lot.
Yeah.
You were my pillar in that time, in that season, and that's why we need to make a whole video for that, honey.
Yeah.
My husband was my pillar. Yeah. He was praying for me.
This strong lady.
Hey.
When pregnancy.
When I gave birth, I became potato. Literally. My husband was my pillar then. That's why I want to tell you, if you're looking for handsomeness, he get money, he get car, he get motor. Sorry, because what marriage will hit at you? If he doesn't have God, you people will crumble. That's what has happened to us.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to make that video.
Yeah.
My husband prayed me out of depression, prayed me out of postpartum anxiety. I'm not even kidding you guys. We need to make a
I'm just hearing that. I was just praying. I didn't even know what.
Do you know there was a day we were on this couch, right? You were praying for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like this.
Oh.
You remember? You were praying for me. From that day. My healing became whole.
It was on a Thursday.
It was a Thursday. We now had our communion. We have our communions on Thursday. It's very vital. If you're a young couple, you're married, you should have communion in your marriage. Remind yourself that Jesus died for you and you're having his body and his blood. His body and his blood is why I'm here today, looking even better than I did look before I got pregnant. Kilo de.
So you know.
No, I'm just saying.
Scary.
But really, my husband prayed me out of plenty things.
Wow, glory to God. That's the power of prayer. It's the power of not being lazy, with your spiritual life and prayers as well.
Yeah. Every morning you pray. Well, it's not about your prayer life, but I just feel so secure that there's nothing that can happen to us as a family because you have covered us with the blood of Jesus.
That's another thing that I became in marriage.
Right.
Honestly. Because of our marriage, that's why I'm like that as well.
Yeah, and how you prioritize our marriage over work or anything else.
That's something. Yeah.
That's another thing. Because if you don't prioritize me,
just a lot of things to talk about.
Look at me. Take a look at me. I'm just joking. But yeah.